Capricorn, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I'd like to thank everyone for viewing, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please don't forget it is a general reading. It's definitely not going to completely resonate for everyone, although it may for a few of you. What doesn't resonate, leave that behind for others. Take what does, that's yours. Oh, there's your first card. Also, check your moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. Those will give you a little bit more information for you. Now this is, sorry, I've lost my train of thought here. This is your spirit wants you to know what's trying to birth into your life reading. Okay, so this is the Light Seers deck. It is a holographic deck, so it's not anything going on at my place when I show you the cards. Okay, so your first card out, Ace of Pentacles. See what I mean? That's awesome. That is a great card to have out first. I'm going to get into the cards as I go through, but your second card out is the Ten of Swords. And then you have the Five of Swords. Ooh, the Devil. Okay, bottom of the deck is your overall energy, and that is the Seven of Wands. Okay. Now, before I get into those, what I want to do, what I should have done first, and I kind of got ahead of myself here, is I want to get a card from the Soul's Journey, because this is part of your message about what's trying to birth into your life. Okay. Okay, so you have abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Yes, you can. Okay, so that's your first card. The second one is going to be Motivation Manifesto. This is going to be Spirit's overall message for you. So you have abundance trying to birth into your life, and through the other cards we should be able to find out from Spirit what it is that is going to be or trying to be so abundant for you. It could be finances, it could be just happiness, it could be love, career. Oh boy, okay. Spirit, do you want both of these, or do you want the one turned up? Okay, just the one turned up. We must ask if our desires to feel safe and accepted are in fact enslaving us to popular opinion and to boredom. This is about not living your true, authentic self. Okay, I worded that wrong. Not living from your true, authentic self, and not living your true, authentic life. Because, you know, we all do this sometimes. At some point in our life or another, we all do this. It's about feeling safe and accepted. We don't want to do things where people are going to look down at us for it, or, you know, make a ruckus because they think we're moving in the wrong direction or doing the wrong thing, even though it's what we really want to do. And we end up not happy in our lives. We end up bored, unhappy, angry sometimes. So that's interesting. Okay. Curious. We should not fear an obsession for building a great free life. That kind of goes with this card. Spirit said we didn't need it, so I'm going to put it back, but it goes with this one. Same kind of message. Okay, so let's get to these cards now. The Ace of Pentacles. This is all about something new, something you've planted, something you've started already. This is something you've already done and created. Okay? It is about to take off, because with the Ace of Pentacles, you're being gifted with the new growth of that seed that you planted in the past. Something you've already created, and it's about to take off, because look at the roots in this card. That seed, this is the seed, the pentacle here. And look at the roots that it's been able to grow. It's very grounded, it's rooted, the roots are going deep, and it's enough now that it's able to start sprouting up here. So whatever this is, it's going to be different for all of you. But this is what's bringing the abundance into your life. So keep in mind that you've already created this. This is something you've already, it's a seed that you planted in the past. And it's time. It's divine timing. It's time for it to start to grow and expand and bring the abundance that's trying to birth into your life. Ten of Swords. This is the ending to a difficult energy. It's not a situation. The Ten of Wands for me is the ending to a difficult situation, but what I'm hearing with this is it's the ending to a difficult energy. Ten of Swords generally is all about broken heart, pain, suffering. And it's because of betrayal or deceit. Someone has deceived you, someone has betrayed you. Maybe you're just feeling like, you know, I don't know why this is in my head, but some of you maybe are feeling like Spirit doesn't have your back. You know, maybe it's because you already started this, you completed it, you created it, and nothing took place, nothing happened. So you're in this place of feeling like, okay, well, I did it, I was guided to do it, I did it, and now nothing's happened. So you're turning your back on it. You know what? Turning your back on it and forgetting about it is what's allowing it to grow. Because maybe you were focused on it, over-focused, obsessing. You got the devil here. The devil is all about obsession, compulsion. It's your ego. That is your ego. And it keeps telling you things. And 9 out of 10 times, could be 10 out of 10 times, it's negative. Because your ego's only job is to keep you safe from harm. And that's physical, mental, emotional, and it does so based on past experiences. So if you've been hurt in the past, in the same kind of situation here, your ego is going to try and stop you from moving in that direction because it fears you're going to be hurt. So that creates the self-sabotage. Don't go here. 5 of Swords is all about fighting to win the battle at all costs. But unfortunately, what happens is you might win the battle, but you lose the war, and you lose what it is that you really didn't want to lose. So for some of you, this could be a partnership. It could be love abundance. It could be money abundance. And of course, either of those, it's happiness, right? It's going to take away your joy, your happiness. But your overall energy is the 7 of Wands. And this is all about, look at her. She's meditating. She's not even, these 7 wands, these are 7 different people coming at you from different angles. So it's not necessarily people. It's 7 different things coming at you from different angles. And it could be this guy, your ego, trying to fight you, trying to stand in the way, trying to block you from moving in the direction that Spirit wants you to move in. And that's this right here. She's got her head turned though, if you notice. She's ignoring it. She's meditating. She's going deep within. She's connecting to her higher self and her inner being and spirit. for further guidance. She's not going to let this get her down. That's where you need to get to if you're not already there. Don't let this pull you under. You've got a great card here in the beginning. The rest right here, this is a great card. This is a great card. The Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Everything in between is inside of you. It's internal conflict, and it's causing you to turn your back on this. It's just maybe taken too long. If it's a relationship, it's something that you've wanted for a long time and it just hasn't come to fruition. But it's about to. So don't go here. Don't turn your back on it because you feel betrayed by spirit or by that person because they're not coming in. Do not. That's going to self-sabotage. It's going to be you sabotaging this situation because of the obsession and the compulsion, the ego, the negative thoughts that are taking place. You know, you have control over your thoughts and your feelings. Block this guy. Feel with your heart and move forward from your heart, not your head in this situation anyway. Block these people. Look in the different, if it's people, block, I don't think it's people. I think it's your ego bringing up all kinds of different reasons why you should turn your back on this. But that is going to sabotage you. I want to point something out. You've got the Ten of Swords here. This is you turning your back on it because it's taken too long and you feel betrayed by someone or something, the situation maybe. Then you've got the Devil over here. The Devil and this Ten of Swords are flanking the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is the self-sabotage. So this way of thinking and allowing this in is going to sabotage this brand new beautiful beginning that brings abundance in your life. Don't allow it. Do what she's doing. Take on that energy and you'll be great. Okay. So for some of you, what's trying to birth into your life is a relationship that you've wanted for a long time. It's a creative endeavor that you started. This is something that has been started. I don't think you've had a relationship with this person yet, if that's what this is. I think it's something you wanted. You planted a seed, or the seed was planted, but it just never came to fruition. Spirit was busy growing the roots on this, which means you both had shadow work to do. That's the roots. So you could have a solid, stable foundation to start from. It's like that mighty oak tree. It's not a mighty oak tree until it's got the roots to hold it up in a storm. And then it flows, it waves and flows back and forth, and it's able to do so because the roots keep it grounded. That's what's happening here. Whether it's a creative endeavor or a love interest. So it's strong and it's ready to go now. Turning your back is a big mistake. Letting go is one thing, and that's fine. But giving up, that's a different thing. And making a decision that that's it, I'm done, I'm not going in this direction. Spirit does not want you to go there. Goddess of Creation, this is Gaia Oracle. And you have Goddess of Creation, transformation, creativity, and wholeness. Yeah. And it sits on top of the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. So this is that creation. This is blowing my mind. Spirit is so incredibly, I don't even know what to say about it, but the message is coming through for you was it could be a creation, it could be a love interest. And look at here, Spirit's covering both because the roots, like I said, that's a transformation. If it's two people, that's the shadow work, that's the transformation. And this is all about transformation, but it also could be about a creation. So it's about creativity and it brings wholeness. It could be both for some of you. And this is number 7, by the way, for those of you that are interested in numbers, okay? Okay, so let's get one more. Purification. Bare essentials, the naked truth, and again, wholeness. whatever this is, either you need to bring yourself to a place of feeling whole and connected and guided, or this coming to fruition is going to bring you to that place of wholeness. You've got that word twice here. This is number 14, breaks down to a 5, which is all about change. Bare essentials and the naked truth and wholeness. This is that, it's on the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. This is all about being vulnerable. She's standing here naked. And she's moving forward with just the bare essentials and the naked truth. The truth is coming in for you. You're going to, that's enlightenment, it's clarity. You're going to see this come to fruition. This is so beautiful. Oh, wow. The search. Yes. So the 5 of Swords and the Devil. This is number 6. It's all about love. 6s represent love. The search is feeling lost, confused, and lonely. The only reason we ever feel fear or negativity, feeling lost, confused, and lonely, is when we're not connected to our inner being. That's the only time it feels fearful to be on this planet. Get yourself connected. This girl, the overall energy, she's meditating. She's getting connected. And she's a number 7. This is a number 7. You've got 14, which is 2 7s. Now you've got 6. Look at the light at the top of her head. She's being enlightened. She's gaining the clarity. But you have got to go within. That's going to bring the balance. That's going to bring you back into a place of love rather than in a place of fear and negativity. You got to get connected. Okay, now we're going to get a Whispers of Love card. Number 48, so it breaks down to a 12, and then it breaks down again to a 3. So this represents expansion, evolvement, which is what you're doing. It's on top of the Goddess of Creation, which is all about transformation and creativity, and the Purification card. Clearing the energies within you by connecting. So demonstrate love. Find out what's important to those you love and act on it. Isn't that a beautiful card? Speaking your love is fine, and it's one way, but sometimes, you know, the old saying, actions speak louder than words. Sometimes we have to actually show our love to our loved ones. Demonstrate it, so to speak. Okay, now we're going to get a card from the Secret Language of Light. The fact that I said that, and you've got a card called the Search. I think some of you may be here already feeling lost, confused, and lonely. But if you don't, that's where you're headed. And that's you know, it came out, so it's important. It's a pertinent message in your reading. If you start to feel that, go within, meditate, reconnect to your inner being. It means you've disconnected. That's why it gets scary to be here. Because then you are alone. When you're not connected to your inner guidance system, you are alone. Oh my God. Okay, Spirit. And it sits on top of Purification and the Search. I don't need to say anything about that card. And it's number 8. That's all about 8s are abundance. Spirit is really trying to get this message across to you here. Wow. You need to start meditating. And you know what? You don't have to sit on the floor in the meditative pose, oming it. You can lay on a bed, you can sit in a chair, you can sit outside, you can go for a long walk and just quiet your mind. Don't think anything. Just be still, be quiet, and stop the resistant thought for a little bit. That allows you to reconnect with your inner guidance system. It's going to help you to get grounded. You've already done the work. Spirit has helped you to ground it so that it's going to be stable and solid when it actually takes place. But you, as an individual, you have to be grounded too. You have to be a match to it, or it cannot come to you. Okay, now we're going to get an Island Time Wellness card for you. Mirror. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. They don't all necessarily need to resonate with you. I feel like there's going to be maybe one or two messages in this card that resonate with you, with each of you. This could be that you have a twin out there, a twin flame soulmate, and you're picking up on their energy. That's why you need to get grounded and reconnect to your inner guidance system, because that will help them get grounded and get reconnected. This could be about self-image. Need to love yourself a little bit more in order to be a match to bring this abundance in. It's going to be different for all of you, right? Okay. Are we getting these? Yep. Okay, we're going to get a Just Ask Oracle card. Wow, I can't make this up. This is your twin flame soulmate. I just spoke about that. So you're mirroring each other, and it's possible that they are showing you energetically your wounds, what it is that you need to heal. And we go back to the Ten of Swords with that. But it sits on top of the mirror, which is on top of demonstrating love and meditation. Maybe that's how you demonstrate your love for them. You meditate. That sends them messages energetically, and it makes them feel better about the situation, and vice versa. You are mirroring each other, right? So this is what your majority of you, some of you could still have a creation. Some of you could have both. But I got a feeling that there's somebody out there that has created something. It's already been done. And it didn't go anywhere. It's about to go someplace now. But this can also be this, well, obviously this is, for a lot of you, this is about a twin flame soulmate relationship. It got started, but it never took off. But it's about to. And that's what's trying to birth into your life. And it's going to bring abundance. And not necessarily just in love. Happiness, joy, bliss, finances. When twins come together, the finances just skyrocket. Everything becomes a success because everything you will touch will turn to gold when the two of you come together. Divine guidance as requested. You've been praying on this. You've been asking for this. You've been manifesting this. And divine is bringing it in for you. 1113. If you start seeing this number from this point forward, this is what it means for you. Divine guidance as requested. And when I created this deck, I'd been seeing a bunch of different numbers quite frequently, and I wanted to know what they meant. So I asked, and what I got back was what I put on the cards. So about half of this deck is numbered. And now you know. If you've been seeing that number or you start seeing it now, that's what it means for you. Okay? Anything? Oh, okay, yes. Wisdom of the Oracle. I want to point out that if you want to know what decks I'm using, they are all listed below. If you click on the title, it'll drop down the description box and all the decks are listed there. And the link to this extended is down there as well, okay? To the Sea, another number 7. Number 7 is a very divine number. It's for me, I mean, oh, I didn't have it out here. 777 is divine intervention. It's a very divine, you're being watched over, you're being taken care of. It's when spirit has your back, okay? So 7 is very divine. And I'm going to hold this up to the camera here for you while I read it. Well, I'm not going to hold it, but okay, come on now. There you go. Okay, so let's get a drink first and then I'll read it for you. Okay. To the Sea, essential meanings: being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. I'm going to read both the oracle and the relationship message because I feel for some of you it is a creation, and for a lot of you it's a relationship. So the oracle's message is, isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. Divine guidance. Like I said, you're being divinely guided at this point in time. Okay, relationship message. There are points in a relationship when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with another. Can you let go of the need to have things your way and allow the relationship itself, your combined goals and desires, to steer the ship? Can you both transcend your personalities and allow the partnership to form its own identity, its own energy? Now is the time to relax and see where this mutual journey leads. Chill, relax, meditate, get connected, follow the guidance, go with the flow. For some of you, this reading could be about a relationship you're already in as well, because that's what just came out with this card, right? It could be that you're in a situation and things aren't going the way you want them to, and they don't always. We have to, work together and try to come to some kind of a fair solution for both. Okay, so now I want to ask your guides and spirit what it is that you can do, be, think, and or feel to move this forward to fruition, to bring it into, to birth it into your life. We're going to do that in the extended. So like I said, click on the title of this video. It'll drop down the description box. The link is right there, and all the decks are listed as well. So those of you that are going over to the extended, I will see you over there. Those of you that are not, I love you guys, and I will see you next time.